Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the answer.
Hey.
This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we're getting back to Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. This is episode 29, and we do know this one has a post-credit scene. I got all those written down, so thank you to all of you in the comments for smartening us up to that. That being said, Father isn't who we necessarily thought he is, and apparently gluttony is expendable.
I was just going to say, when the time's right, he'll be brought back. So I'm definitely ready, willing, able to give another episode, another watch. Loving this show.
I was just happy to see our crew get out of the portal. The portal of truth gone wrong.
The defective
portal of truth. I wasn't sure how long we were going to be stuck in there for, but we are free and clear. Let's see what happens next.
All right, without further ado, let's go!
Folks, before we get started today, we wanted to give a shout out to our official sponsor of our Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood reactions, Stylin' Boxes. Stylin' Boxes are the perfect gift for collectors, super fans, and anyone obsessed with pop culture, because not only do they get a box full of awesome stuff,
they get the thrill of being surprised. You pick the theme: movies, TV shows, horror, anime, retro cartoons, and what's inside is always a total win.
There are over 150 different boxes to choose from, and some of them include rare, hard-to-find items you just won't stumble across at the store.
Each box comes with 5 to 8 officially licensed items: collectibles, wearables, mugs, props, socks, bags, blankets, stuff that makes you say, yeah, I'm definitely keeping this.
And here's the kicker. The value of what you get is always more than what you spend. So not only is it fun, it's actually a great deal.
And you don't have to worry about sizing. Every wearable item is one size fits all or adjustable. Hats, socks, blankets, bags. It's grab and go fandom.
And once again, all the items are high quality and officially licensed. No knockoff junk, just legit merch made for real fans.
So if you're shopping for a fan or you are the fan, Stylin' Boxes is a no-brainer.
Pick a theme,
open it up,
and get ready to wish that you had ordered too. You can get yours today at stylinboxes.com. Once again, grab yours today at stylinboxes.com. Guys, I can't get into this new intro song.
I like it better than the last one. It's not the first one. The first one is incredible. We got to get some Armstrong this episode. That's our guy.
We haven't seen him in a minute, yeah.
Oh. Got to figure out who that is leading that army. It kind of looked like the Wall in Game of Thrones where she was at there.
That's the Wall, brother.
Somebody doesn't know about the Wall.
That's right. Maybe he will. Maybe if the folks want us to do a rewatch of Game of Thrones. I only saw it once.
Maybe.
Answer hasn't seen it. Oak, you watched it once as well.
Yeah, I joined late and binged so much of it, though, so it's... Oh.
Where are you taking us? Just get in.
So I thought we had something going here, Envy, but showed your true colors. Oh, a little switcheroo.
It's Central Command.
Imagine that, huh?
So they've been there this whole time.
That makes 2 of us.
It still exists.
Yes!
Nope.
And now that we know it's there, well,
Just...
what's that weird little cat doing in here?
You know that little girl?
See the man.
She's inside your armor!
Brother!
Get a move on!
Well, good to see Al finally get a win and realize his body's there and he can
it hasn't
better.
been all deteriorating like that. What was his name?
Bring her along with us?
What else was I supposed to do?
Right this way. Wrath.
Or as we like to call him, King Bradley.
There it is.
Is Vera King Bradley?
Oh, what a reveal. I mean, for them.
We haven't been watching in a few months.
Lieutenant Hawkeye is now a personal assistant to the Fuhrer.
Practically holding them hostage.
Mm-hmm.
There are 3 of us.
He's only got one sword with him.
Careful.
That confident he could take us all at once.
He is.
Yep.
And he is good.
Fuhrer, you really had us going, didn't you?
I instructed you to suspect everyone.
Including me.
Accept the importance of your role and keep your heads down. Is that clear, Fullmetal Alchemist?
You chose that as my title.
Oh.
Oh, throwing
I
down.
resign my title.
Whoa.
Whoa!
I swear on my own grave that I'm gonna stop you.
Was that lovely young girl's name again?
Oh, boy.
Leverage.
And you grew up with her in Rizambul as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
Family.
man.
Family.
Just leave her out of this!
Well, that's up to you.
There it is. And there it is. He just laid it out flat. No mincing of words whatsoever.
Will you please allow us to keep searching for a way to get our original bodies back?
I don't see why not.
I'll hang on to this.
We have nothing more to discuss.
Oh,
Go
jeez.
about your business. I'll go about mine.
Are you the one who murdered General Hughes?
That was not me.
They're on the other side of that door.
Oh,
Is that all?
just wanted to stab you in the side.
See if there's someone in there.
Bradley's not worried about anything. He's like, yeah, go ahead, do whatever.
That was too close! I almost got stabbed in the head!
Is that all you got, really?
It's apparently more than you've got. No, the lieutenant.
Well, there he
Oh,
is.
there's Armstrong.
You seem slightly discomposed. I had hoped a young woman would be standing there, not a mustachioed muscle man.
Colonel,
There's Hawkeye.
So you didn't run off.
someone once told me to never give up no matter what.
John Cena.
Oh, Jesus.
You didn't break your automail again, did you?
Is everything all right?
Creeping me out. Well, it's actually pretty rare to get a call from you.
Oh, boy.
And I've never.
Oh, they're playing the romance music.
Well, fine. Maybe I won't worry.
Thank you, Ed. It means a lot.
He needs to work on expressing his emotions, I think.
You know, it's that kind of desperate worry they're going to manipulate you with.
The panda was
Well.
Still greed.
Your pal asked me to bring this to you.
Is this some kind of trick?
Rule of mine is to never tell a lie.
I would never lie to you.
Fullmetal Alchemist.
Oh, they're showing
Marco.
Marco. So, oh, what the hell?
What's Scar up to? Looking for stones?
What was that?
What cause would bring him to initiate a civil war and ravage an entire country? Who is that?
It's the DARPA chief.
Is everything all right outside? I'm actually a doctor.
Oh, the old superhero landing.
I'm the alchemist responsible for the extermination of your people.
Whoa!
Wow.
Surprised he said that.
She'll be fine after a few days of rest.
You seem to think this is a hospital.
The young lord, isn't he with you?
Well,
Well,
I've got a message from him.
what does it say? What does it say?
I don't know if she's going to tell us.
It says he found a philosopher's stone. We have to return to our country.
Well,
Your young lord is,
Please talk to me, Alphonse. Where is the prince?
See, here's the thing.
here's the deal.
He is...
The funny thing is, he let me take control. What an ambitious little brat.
He said a king's duty is to his people, as if the people actually mattered when ruling a country.
Wow.
Typical human.
typical
the hell up!
Bradley.
He gives me...
Don't underestimate Hugh.
Oh, he's able
Whoa.
to come through.
Just waiting for any chance he can get.
What was that?
He can take back over.
Well, that's, wow. That was amazing.
Fuhrer Bradley is a homunculus. You could resign, Major. How can we fight a war like this?
Oh,
Wow.
I chose to turn away and run when I should have fought to protest their actions.
what a backstory.
I have to fight. I couldn't live with myself if I ran away now. The Fuhrer seemed like he was downright eager to reveal his true nature as a homunculus to me. Seems they're testing me. I never feel more human than when I'm fighting real monsters.
Interesting.
I want a new arm. I need an automail engineer now.
We got the best of the best.
Just so happens.
I don't think you should be up yet.
May,
Uh-oh.
Whoa!
you're the Chang heiress.
I'm the 17th daughter, Princess Mei Ching.
Poor Al.
You won't even leave this room, princess.
Jesus.
Look at the-
What the hell do you two think you're doing?
Oh! Just smacks them both.
I don't care about the affairs of your country, dumbass!
Sound like Red Foreman.
I found this on the floor.
I don't speak to my wife and son.
Ouch.
Oh, wow.
I'm actually surprised you came.
Good as new.
Very nicely done up there.
These other alchemists around here just can't compare.
Others.
All they really ended up doing was looking foolish, though.
Their alchemy wouldn't work.
Thanks again.
Thank you. I know Envy told me they're just mindless energy. I've got bigger things to be concerned with. How come Scar and that little girl were able to use theirs? What does that mean? Will their alchemy be different from ours? Maybe I can use it to get Al's body back. Take down that bearded.
Gonna have to do something.
Oh.
Still got it.
Yeah, I've got to get this to the lieutenant.
All right. So
You
this one,
said there was...
this one has a post-credit scene. Yep.
And I used the lives of countless Ishvalans to do it.
New gluttony.
Yeah.
Please take my life. My own death is the only form of revenge that I have.
Wow.
You're like a god to me. Tell me everything about Ishval. Give me the truth before my right hand destroys you.
He just said he wanted to die.
Yeah.
This was Ishval, and all that's left is a loathsome memory.
All right. Well, there that was.
That's kind of something pretty damn big to have in a post-credit scene that, I mean, I guess if you're watching it live, you wouldn't miss it, right? But still, again, thank you folks for letting us know a bunch of the episodes that have the post-credit scene, because that's huge that Marco would reveal that to Scar and ask him essentially, hey, take me out so that they can't do it again. That's essentially what they're planning. We saw Father have a sprout, a new little gluttony right out of his chest.
Right out
there.
of his chest.
So apparently Gluttony's going to be back at it. But yeah, what a massive reveal from Marco to Scar. So that was wild. And again, but you know, another great episode here with everybody coming to the realization with Bradley and what they're doing. And he played it so cool. But you know, in front of Ed and Al and Roy, he's just like, no, this is how it's gonna be. Yeah, you can go ahead, try to get your bodies back, just don't interfere in what we're doing. So it's, I mean, Bradley sees them as such a non-threat that he doesn't even care what they do. So, I mean, to me, that just says on what kind of level Bradley's on and what they're planning, and just the boys just aren't ready to challenge him at all, even though they were all thinking it in the room. Oh, he's only got one sword. There's three of us. Maybe we could have a chance. But that certainly wasn't the case at all. Bradley was supremely confident. So the other two things I wanted to talk about, one with Winry now being leverage essentially for Bradley with the boys. He's like, oh yeah, you got that friend of yours, Automail engineer. Pretty good. Pretty good at what she does, huh? You guys are close, like family.
Yeah, you guys grew up together, didn't you?
Wow. So what an ace card that Bradley has again on the boys with Winry. And, you know, thankfully Winry has no idea she's in danger. Maybe that's for the best, I guess, just because of everything she's doing in town there to help everybody out. So, I mean, maybe that's best for now. I don't know, but I'm sure with, you know, Ed calling, wanting to make sure she was okay, I got to believe they're going to get word to Winry eventually to take precautions as best she can, maybe. But that was big. And then the awesome backstory that we had with Armstrong, because we didn't have him featured very much in the last few episodes. And it was interesting that we got the reveal that he didn't want to go through with his orders during the Ishvalan War. He essentially ran away, the way he put it, and now he doesn't want to do that. So I really like how, you know, it only takes a few seconds, and obviously a few seconds is all they have on a sub 25-minute show, but to just drop in these little tidbits about each one of the characters. I said before how, you know, they have a pretty big cast, and to get you invested in all these characters, they've got to drop in the info just right, and it's got to be written in a way that you don't need a ton of screen time to get attached to some of these characters, and they've done a magnificent job of that. So that was really cool seeing Armstrong's backstory. And now I was hoping that with May being able to come in to play. Now maybe we could heal Havoc and others. I thought that's the way we were going to go, but not quite yet. They're going to have to get beat over the head with a pan a few times until they see things.
Yeah, that
right.
was great.
Yeah, so just, again, a great episode, and the world building continues.
Yeah, I was ready to see an epic showdown between May and Lan Fan, but obviously Nox put a kibosh to that by beating them both over the head with a frying pan. Because at this point in time, too, they can't be fighting each other. There's something worse going on, right? You know, and Bradley being calm, cool, and collected, all while telling them, you know, and they're all thinking, well, he's got one blade. Is he that confident that he could? Well, we've seen him fight. He's pretty
fast.
He is pretty confident. He is super fast. Even if he does have one blade, he doesn't need to dual wield any blades. He can handle himself with just one. So that was just interesting that he was just like, hey, keep doing what you're doing, but just stay out of the way of our plan, because our plan's it's gonna go down whether you guys want it to or not.
Well, they need them too. They need the boys.
And then, of course, he suspected, you know, May was inside Al, because he went and stabbed right in the obliques. That was in the obliques, so that way it wouldn't hurt.
Well,
wouldn't hurt him at all.
He went in sideways from the oblique, so that's not how that works.
Well, I know, but
it's in the oblique area. But when you go in, when you go in sideways,
it might not be beneficial for you to have that happen. So yeah, and then we have in May. So now hopefully, if they start getting her on her side, and you know, Lan wants to get, you know, an automail arm, you know, get the best of the best of the best, you know, can May then help her, you know, heal her and make her feel and get her back to 100% real quick? Because May has been awesome with helping Scar out with some of his injuries. So maybe she can come in clutch for Lan and help her out. And then if Ed ever gets hurt, she can always help him out. He can always go to her and get some help with that. And now with Scar and Marco, where he wants to know everything that happened with the Ishval and war. Like, and look at Marco, he's asking to be taken out because he knows this would be the best thing for him is to be taken out. But you know, Scar wants answers, and he wants answers now. He wants the truth. Hopefully, he can handle the truth. So once again, though, another great episode. Just they're moving the puzzle pieces and chess pieces all over with everything. So this is getting really, really good.
Yeah. Okay. So first off, they were under central command the
whole time.
That was interesting. Yeah. Of course, we've known. If I was going to make the cup, I said, "What a reveal!"
Yeah.
Wrath is the Führer King. It's like, well, yes, we've known, but what an incredible, you know, piece of information for Al and Ed to have to find out. And, you know, we see Ed, he's ready to say, I'm done. That's it. I'm over it. I'm going to defeat you. And then pulls the old trump card and says, well, what about that friend of yours, Winry? So, Mason Quinn, how many times have you said it in reactions on every kind of film, superheroes, and they can't have friends or family?
Can't.
Because they can always be leveraged against you.
That's right. You can't protect everybody all at once.
I think Invincible, probably the most recent example, but it goes back to the origins of this channel. Mason Quinn saying, if you're going to be that type of person, you can't have people close to you. And of course, what does
trade-off?
What does Bradley do? Reveals that not only is he Wrath indeed, that he's going to take out Winry if Ed doesn't do what he wants him to. So the interesting thing, which I found to be really curious, is he was like, yeah, go ahead, keep doing what you're doing. Mm-hmm. Like, I need you to do what you're doing for me, and just, you know, everything will be fine. Just keep doing what you're doing. It's all good. You know, just okay. And then Al was kind of like, well, we can get our bodies back, you know, so that was cool. You know, it was funny. You know somebody who can make me an arm? Sure do. And then the battle in the room with May and with May and Xiaomei. That was, with May and Lan Fan. I thought that was wild. Like it's kind of like the unsaid thing. It reminds me of like the being at the Continental, you know, like we don't fight on these grounds, you know, you're at a hospital everybody just needs to heal up first, or not at a hospital, but you're someplace where you're receiving medical attention. Just let everybody heal up, and then you can take it outside and handle your business outside. But that was good. So I mean, there's just so much going on here. But yeah, at the end, what was crazy is that Marco was telling Scar, like, please take me out. And then Scar's like, I'll take you out if you don't tell me what you want. It's like, well, I don't know that that's really the
threat
that's going to get you what you want.
Yeah.
I think we probably could have approached that from a different angle. Okay, just, give me all the information. Give me what I want. But so it sounds like Marco is going to spill the beans. And then, of course, and
as if that wasn't enough, we got the reveal that Ling can indeed take back over the body.
Yeah, so that
we
was
saw that
really,
for
that
a
was
hot
really,
second.
really
Don't
interesting.
underestimate humans.
Yeah.
That was really interesting because, look, Ling the whole time, what's his thing been, right? Immortality. Mm-hmm. So gave himself up to greed to try to become immortal, and we thought, like, okay, he's done, and now it's just his body's going to be immortal, but it's going to be as greed. And as we found out here, apparently how this whole process works is you still get some control. Now, I'm wondering if it's a case where greed needs to kind of bury that down deeper, or if as they move forward, more Ling is going to come out. Like, how does that balance work, and who's controlling who? I mean, is it still Ling's body and greed? You know what I'm saying?
It seems like Ling has to fight his way through to get a message out, and then he's repressed.
It's almost like, are we eventually going to get that's like Ling has the body of a homunculus, but it's him.
It's him. Yeah.
So only one way to find out.
Another really good episode. Hopefully you all are enjoying it as much as us. So for Appleton Oak, Mason Quinn, I'm of course the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals. God, just said father and Hohenheim.
Yeah.
Father to Ed and Al's father. We barely even talked about that. Now it's how the big reveal to Al was that his body is still doing well.
Well, it's there.
It's there. It just needs a soul.
It could use a sandwich.
That too.
It's malnourished, but it doesn't appear to be rotting.
Yes.
No.
You're not ready to learn flame alchemy.
But sir, I am. Alchemy should be used for the people. Our country is constantly under threat from all sides. We don't help
I'm
them.
tired of hearing that vile rhetoric.
Ooh.
Rhetoric.
Vile rhetoric.
There's no reason for a man of your stature to suffer in this kind of squalor.
I've created the most powerful alchemy. It would only cause tragedy if I placed it in the wrong hands.
I hope the subtitles didn't spoil it for us.
If we forgo pursuing the truth, then we allow ourselves to die.
Oh.
Jesus.
What was that? Boy.
Master Hawkeye!
Look after my daughter.
Okay.
She's in possession of my research.
Oh. Again, just a little bit of backstory is all it takes.
You should take this. You can call me in the military if you need to. You also don't approve of me becoming a soldier.
Berthold.
There's nothing childish about caring. I'd like to believe that you're serious about this.
He's motivated.
Can I trust you, Roy, with my father's research?
Oh, that scar tissue on the back there?
She's in possession of her father's research. It's tattooed on her.
I couldn't pull the trigger.
Tell me what happened.
She could have shot him. I knew that would be wrong. Next thing I knew, I stopped her. I only managed to make things worse.
Oh, he's being hard on himself.
How else can you protect her? You love her, don't you?
Oh!
Does it ever feel like a burden to you?
I'm not proud of it, but I've killed too many.
Ooh.
I can't deny that I'm the one who chose this path.
You mean Ishval? Can I ask you about that?
What did you do to my people?
Oh, nice. So we're going to have Hawkeye and Scar telling us?
I think so.
Faction of the population would protest the country's annexation by Amestris.
There's envy.
Oh.
It soon escalated into a civil war. Lasted 7 long years.
Oh, look at that.
Executive Order 3066 to initiate the Ishvalan War of Extermination.
Wow.
Oh.
The air was tainted with the smell of human decay.
Whoa.
And, of course, the state alchemists.
I am the Iron Blood Alchemist.
Wow.
Oh.
The only man able to take the lead in this battle.
Whoa.
Whoa, what are we seeing?
Holy shit. Wow.
Those savages for the dogs! Damn them!
Hey, Roy! So you got deployed too. You've changed since the last time I saw you.
Good to see Hughes again.
You have the eyes of a killer.
Yeah.
Her name is Gracia, patiently waiting at Central for the day I can come home.
How do they do that on this show?
Soldiers who never shut up about their girls back home, they don't make it.
They just call it right out. Happens in movies and shows. Felt like a fourth wall kind of.
Yeah, a little bit.
It seems a little excessive.
Hello, Major Mustang. Long time no see.
Everybody's a part of it.
I thought alchemy was meant to be used to help people. Why is it being used to kill them instead?
Because that's the job we state alchemists have been given to do.
You think this is our job?
Well, that's how it seems.
That's enough, Kimberly!
Like you didn't choose this.
Kimberly is pushing them.
Oh, too bad. There's the bell. Time for me to get back to work.
Oh, jeez.
See you later, Roy.
Can you tell me why you fight?
I don't want to die.
Jeez.
That's all Roy. Oh.
Wow. Oh, man.
That's what it all came down to.
It was given to Major Solve J. Kimberly, my brother.
That's who took him out.
It doesn't get any better than that. I couldn't dream of a more fulfilling job.
Oh. Crazy much?
He's got them crazy eyes. You thought that was the guy to give it to?
It didn't take long after that. The Ishvalan surrendered.
Your single life is equivalent to the remaining multitude of your followers. Your stature is gone to your head.
Bradley wants to take them all out.
How much longer do you think your god plans to wait before unleashing his fury?
Wow. Oh.
If you wish to see me struck down, use your own hands to do so.
Wow. Oh.
Calling them out.
We really are as expendable as garbage to them.
I'll do whatever it takes to protect the people I love. Least we tiny humans can do for each other.
Bradley was watching the whole thing.
So, you've decided to take this path after all.
Yes, sir.
I'm assigning you to be my assistant. I expect you understand what this means. You'll be able to shoot me in the back as well.
Ooh. Nice.
Oh.
Well, okay then.
I'll follow you into hell if you ask me to.
Man, those two are just really good together.
The first thing we'll have to do is restore power to the Parliament. Those who were praised as heroes during the Ishvalan campaign will be brought to trial as war criminals.
That's a lot of people. Right, that's all the alchemists.
We were the soldiers who carried it out. You should never avert your eyes from death.
Kimberly.
And you need to get your bodies back. You got plenty of people waiting for that day.
Yes, you do.
So ignore all this and just go on that side quest.
Pretty much.
I mean, it's not really a side quest.
Well, it's their main quest.
Their main quest, but the bigger picture of things.
The little alchemist you screamed at?
Well,
I'm actually his younger brother, but I lost my body. I'm a gentleman.
Oh, God.
I really hope that you get your body back soon.
Well, thank you.
All right, we got a post-credit scene on this one as well.
Hope you're decent, Doc. Time for your supper.
Huh. Oh.
Are you thinking about Ishvalan?
Oh.
Vengeance. He did pop his head.
Oh.
All right, that's for the next episode.
For the next episode. It's always tricky how they do that with the post-credits.
I should figure that each time the narrator's talking over his be like, yep, that's the next episode. But wow, what an ending. What a great post-credits.
Yeah, again, the post-credits scene hits us at the end with the massive reveal. I should have figured Scar was going to do it. I just thought maybe that he would find some more use for Marco outside of just taking him out right away. But yeah, nothing much left of Marco except vengeance. So I guess we know how Scar is, how he's going to go about doing things. And look, I said a number of episodes that Scar is he's a very complex character. One could say he's justified in what he's doing. You know, another side could say exactly what Scar, I think, said on another episode of, hate just brings more hate. And he's even said that. So again, such a complex character, but I'm glad that that we got the post-credit scene that we did. That was a massive reveal. We finally got to see a little bit more of Kimberly in this episode, which I found really interesting, who seemed like, hey, he was all in for the Ishvalan War. He was all about it, and called out the other soldiers for kind of questioning what they were doing and the way that they felt about it. So Kimberly loved it. He loved that he got the stone. He was the one they gave it to and just caused massive destruction. Speaking of the massive destruction, we saw, I believe it was Bossk Grand. I think that was the first time we've seen him, or at least the first time we've gotten the name reveal. We might have seen him in some flashbacks, but again, another interesting character. And we saw more of what Armstrong was talking about, how he really didn't want to be there. So these last 2 episodes, they have packed so much into it. It goes fast because it's only 24 minutes, but it feels like we're getting way more than 24 minutes worth of information as this all happens. So again, just so much, Hawkeye having all the knowledge as a tattoo on her back, along with a massive, what looked like a massive scar that was maybe messing up some of the tattoos. So I'm sure we'll find out more about that. The 1-page doctrine, I guess, or bill, whatever you want to call it, that they signed that stopped the war, Article 3066, whatever they called it. But that was interesting that that's all it came down to, was a 1-page thing. And then Bradley calling out the leader of the Ishvalan and say, well, you think your life is worth more than just one? No, it's 1 for 1, which again plays into the whole theory of this show about alchemy, how you have to have equal give and take essentially for things to work. Now, we've seen that some alchemists in here don't necessarily need that, but it's a theme they have going forward. So it's interesting that Bradley had that the way he did, and he definitely had no intentions of stopping because their end goal was just to get a Philosopher's Stone out of it. So, man, just again, another information dump that we had here. And of course, always great to see Hughes.
Yep. It was great to see Hughes again. Obviously, it was one of our favorites. Too bad he got, taken out so soon. But yeah, we saw that, Mustang was trained by Hawkeye's dad. Mm-hmm. And and she has a secret on her back, and we have it paused right now. Yeah, it looks like it's weird marking on her back, so you can't read it fully. But so I wonder how that translates if anyone wants to try and do any fire alchemy, if they have to read her back, or if that's the blueprint, because she has all the research. And what better way to not lose the research than to get it tattooed on your back and then probably burn the rest of the books and stuff, so that way nobody else could have the knowledge.
It'd be hard to read it though.
You'd
have to have a good friend who could read it.
Gotta keep running around trying to look on her back.
Dog chasing your tail.
So that was a huge reveal, and I loved it because then we got a little more of Mustang. Like we said, we always like getting a little more and more backstory. So this is why I thought maybe he obviously does have feelings for Hawkeye, but I didn't know if he loved her or what. But now this shows that he's protecting her. I think he still has feelings for her too. So I think that they could maybe end up being a couple. But we see why he's so protective of her and why he trusts her so much, because of Master Hawkeye before her.
Yeah, they both have had some kind of awkward moments.
They have good chemistry, and they work really well together. They did a great job with them in this show. And then also, I wasn't sure Marco was going to go, but I get what they did, because I liked what they did this episode, where they had basically Hawkeye and Marco telling the story of what happened during the Ishvalan Civil War. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, once Scar got his information, found out the Philosopher's Stone, time to pop that head like it was a pimple, and took him out. And what?
Just go on.
Well, and that's what we saw at the end. Put vengeance on there. So, and Envy was not too happy about that.
Well, and how's that going to play out now that they don't have Marco anymore?
I don't know. So then when they were doing the Philosophy Stone, I was looking at it, or Philosopher's Stone. It looked like when it was getting made, Oh, there was some like you saw the doctors and it looked like he was all right, but it looked like one of the other doctors had like a smile on his face, like this is what he wanted, where another one had like a look of disgust.
Okay.
So I'm wondering, like,
good catch.
What all doctors, what they all thought of doing this and sacrificing. How many people did we see that they had sacrificed? Yeah, see right here, look, like he was like smiling. He's got a big old grin on his face. He's kind of, and then Marco's kind of grimacing.
Yeah.
But it looked like it was like 12 people that they were sacrificing, and they did that all to get one stone. So
yeah.
I fully understand why Scar too is hell bent on getting his vengeance, because they took out all his people. They made sure they fully exterminated all his people, not just. And I get it. The leader wants to be a leader and be like, look, just take me, save my people. No, we're taking out everybody. Yeah. Everybody.
Well, and with the scene where they made the stone, I'm wondering if, and I think maybe they alluded to this, again, folks, help me in the comments if they did, but maybe they've been bringing people in and doing that experiment, and this was just the last one that they needed to do where they finally got the stone. Maybe they've been doing it over and over again.
It could have been because remember, it doesn't always work every time.
Yeah,
and even like when they with Bradley, he was the 12th person to get the stone that it actually finally took. So it could be the same for when they try to make it. Like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because there's 2 there, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 people in that circle, pentagon, everything that they use for making the stone. So that's a lot of people that you have to that you have to sacrifice for just one, and they made more than one. So
yeah, they're making it pretty obvious that human life not meaning a whole lot to the Führer King. It's animation and it's fictional, but it's pretty messed up, you know. So this particular episode, you know, just a pretty deep dive into everything that was going on in the war. And you know, we're learning that the soldiers are getting burnt out, the alchemists are getting burnt out, which you would, you know, that thing is you would expect from any, I think any conflict after a while, people are going to get burnt out. Right. Now, if you're on the right side of, or you believe you're on the right side of history, then there's that, right? Like you can, you know, go in, even though I've never experienced war, for all the atrocities that comes along with war. If you feel like you're on the right side, I think there's a little bit more sense of purpose. But if you're just rolling through, why are we out here doing what we're doing? And you know, this marched on for 7 years, as we learned. Yeah, it's going to take its toll. So the tattoo being on the back. So there's another show which we may or may not get to on the channel. We've talked about it. Those of you who have seen it will know about instructions and whatnot being we all know delivered in the form of a... You do?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the whole premise of the show.
I don't know. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know.
Exactly.
I was thinking Fury Road when they're tattooing Max on the back.
He
okay.
High octane. He's feral.
All due respect, it's Mason Quinn.
That's I suppose they give it to you in the first.
They give it in the first promo.
Right. It's a spoiler alert. It's Prison Break.
Yeah.
In any regard, so the big problem we have here is he goes and puts all his research on her back, and guess what? Massive scars. Now, we went back and we were looking at that particular scene, and if you're looking at a percentage of what information is gone because of the scarring, it is a lot. You know, you are looking at a lot of the information gone with the scarring. So even if somebody knows it's there, which obviously she does, how much information are you going to be able to pull from that? And are you going to be able to, you know, put together the missing pieces to figure out what he did? So very, very interesting that they gave us. I mean, because the tattoo on the back thing, where that's, you know, that's the formula for it. That's interesting. We have a sizable portion of the formula that's just completely missing. So
left side.
Yeah. So who knows? Who knows if what's been tattooed on her back is even even useful anymore. I guess we're probably missing 15-20% of the information there.
That might be enough.
It's a lot. So,
and that design we haven't really seen before, because I was thinking about what Ed saw before they went into Gluttony. He was looking at all those different stone structures in the city that they were in, and I thought maybe there would be some resemblance, but there isn't. This looks brand new.
Right, and if there's a level of, I suppose if the tattoo is aesthetic from left to right, then the spot where there's a massive scar is going to be a lot of text. So there's some symbolism on the tattoo, especially a giant symbol in the middle with some triangles and some geometric shapes and stuff like that. But it looks like where the scar is, there would have been a massive amount of text. Mm-hmm. So I don't know what's missing there. I don't know if
and you think they could have given the stone to someone better than Kim Lee? Because it seemed like Kim Lee went like mad with
that's
power.
That's the last guy you'd want to give it. Those who seek power shouldn't have it.
Yeah, we learned that from our good friend Dumbledore. The people who are most power hungry are usually the worst suited to carry it, and quite the opposite. So. Yeah, look, we're learning more and more about the war. We're learning about its impact on everybody.
A lot of gray area.
A lot of very, very gray area. And she brought up at the end, like, hey, look, we could kind of, if we get things going in the right direction, at some point, we might be looked at as the bad guys. Mm-hmm. And that's something that we have to be prepared for.
Yeah, all the alchemists would have to pay for it.
Are you willing to set things right? If that's what we want to call it, I think we can agree. Are you willing to set things right if it means that we're all going to be looked at as war criminals? Mm-hmm. So, look, it's sometimes it's kind of like, they're touching on some pretty interesting subjects here about the truth about wars and stuff like that, and it's. Oftentimes, and we've seen it in other shows, we've seen it in other movies. It's the people who win who get to write a lot of the history books and tell their side of the story. But the truth is usually somewhere in between their side, your side, and So this is
that's how that phrase goes.
That's exactly how it goes.
My side, your side, and the truth lies somewhere in between. There's a whole bunch of different quotes that all basically express.
I liked your first one better.
You know what I'm saying.
Do we? Of course we do. We cannot wait to get more in depth involved with this show. Cannot wait. So for Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm of course the answer. We'll catch you in the next one, pals.